Hey guys, how's it going? Mario here. Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video and talk a little bit about my US swag that we got here. I have a lot of my friends who are not in the military and have asked me this question: why do a lot of veterans have a tendency of wearing operator style hats and shirts with the US flag on them, like you see on the grunt style shirt here, and got quite a few here. And I have a lot of grunt style shirts. They're one of my favorite shirts to wear. They're actually very comfortable, and I love wearing them because they actually it belongs to veterans. And it got me to thinking. I wanted to make a quick video, guys, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about how the operator hats got started, and also give you, maybe I'm just going to give you my personal opinion on why I think a lot of veterans wear U.S. flags on their shirts and their hats, and what kind of it came about. So in reality, guys, the hat here that you see here in front of me, this one's actually I ended up getting that when I was attached to a special forces unit, and it was one of those things that we had a lot of special forces unit where we were at. We had from different NATO countries. So, and the thing that a lot of you guys may not know is that a lot of the NATO countries wear very similar equipment to what we wear. So we wanted to kind of be a little different than them, and that's how a lot of us ended up wearing a lot of operator hats. Now, this is something that ended up evolving as deployments went through. A lot of military units started integrating a lot of these operator style hats, and that's how it pretty much got started. Now, nowadays you see pretty much anybody who's a veteran wear a U.S. flag hat or shirt. And I think it's really cool. I think it's something, it's a great fashion trend. I must tell you that, there's nothing better than to make your country's flag a fashion statement. To me, it's the coolest thing ever. And as you guys can see, I have, this is actually a soccer shirt, but it's one of my favorites because, obviously it has a flag. But then you have, stuff like Grunt Style. Grunt Style makes a lot of their shirts, with the flag on them, on the sleeves. And it's pretty cool. It kind of reminds you of the old 82nd Airborne uniforms from World War II. If you guys ever watched Band of Brothers, you guys could definitely relate. And of course, they put them in almost every shirt, and all the shirts that I ever buy have to have the U.S. flag on them. So, and of course, I have more. I have some that are they're in the hamper right now, and I haven't washed them yet, but pretty much all my shirts have the U.S. flag on them. I ensure that it has that. To me, without it, it doesn't look any cool. And of course, it has the Grunt Style logo. And of course, I'm not here to endorse Grunt Style. I just love their products, and the fact that I'm also 11 Bravo, it always, makes sure that I want to help out, my fellow veterans. Of course, you have different hats, guys, different operator hats. Like this one has Infidel in here, and these are some of the hats that we started wearing in country, and they kind of evolved. They're very simple, but yet they're really cool hats. There's nothing great about them other than having the U.S. flag on them, but that's pretty much how it kind of evolved in there. Now, another question that I get asked, and this is also in regards to the military uniform, as you guys can see, the flag, to many people it looks like it's going backwards, but actually it's facing forward. You're facing towards the enemy. So this is very similar. So if you ever see a soldier, because only soldiers wear a U.S. Flag on their uniform, whenever you see a flag like this, it just means it's facing forward. It's not retreating, because if you would put it the other way, that's how many of us would see it. And so that's the reason why you'll see a lot of these flags, and you'll see the stripes and the stars, the stripes, especially the stars facing forward. So that's kind of just to give you guys an idea of it. Now, of course, you don't see that on the hat, because in the hat it's a little different. You want to display it properly, so you want to make sure that it's displayed in a way that you know shows the country or what they're from and all that good stuff. Now you notice that this one is a little different. This one is actually very similar to what we would wear in country, because you can see it's actually facing forward. So like I tell you, this is a 2003 hat. When I was attached to a special forces unit, and obviously this one I purchased. But if you notice, a lot of the new hats will have the stars and stripes facing forward, so it's not backwards. So I just want to kind of let you guys know that, so that you guys can tell the difference on the flags and what they really mean. But pretty much, guys, I really think that veterans have kind of made the stars and stripes more of a fashion trend nowadays. It's great to see a lot of people that maybe are not in the military but are wearing operator hats, and I encourage that. You know, there's nothing wrong with you displaying your your love for your country, and displaying that you know you support it and you support the troops. That's how I see it, and I'm sure that a lot of my fellow veterans will feel the same way. So a lot of us are very patriotic. We love our country. We love our flag, you know, because our flag really means a lot to us. You know, it's what we sacrifice, and then we've had so many of our great folks that have passed away, and you know, there's a flag that's put on their casket. So to us, a flag is not just a piece of cloth, man. It represents so much more than a lot of people have no idea. So guys, I just wanted to throw this little quick video just so you guys can understand a lot of these hats and this new fashion trend that we got going on with hats and shirts with the US flag on them. I think it's a great trend, and there's nothing better than to see our flag become a fashion trend between all Americans, especially those that love their country. Alright guys, like always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and I'm out.